Hey, sziasztok fiúk és lányok, én Bertod volnék, ez pedig itt folytatás, ismételten. Itt vagyunk ebbe a csodálatos fürdő rendszerbe, és innen már fogalmam sincs már megint, hogy mi a fasz kell csinálni. De nem baj, mert itt meg akarjuk csinálni, mert akarjuk, mert érezzük, hogy kell, és szükségünk van rá. Folyosó. Ez mi volt? Ez mi volt ez a... Annigő. Az a baj, hogy úgy körülbelül el is felejtettem, hogy hol hagytuk. Ja, izébe, izé. Jó, jó vagyok. Mi ez a kattanás? A fürdőbe hagytuk abba, hogy izé. Ott voltak ilyen huncut dolgok, meg ilyenek. Ezek a képek miért villannak be, ezt még mindig mai napig nem tudom. Szóval azért kibaszott jó kérjük. Na. Onnan jöttünk. Akkor bejövünk ide. Itt is villan. Igen, oké. Szóval minden betöltésnél újra fognak villani ezek a kurva képek, ha oda megyek. Nagyon örülök. Ha jól láttam, még 2 chapter lesz, vagy 3. De nem vagyok benne biztos, hogy ennyire egyszerűen megúszom ezt a játékot. Aha!
When there was too much chaos, they closed all the windows and the door. They switched off the lights and it was pitch black. Some people fell asleep. Some others stopped seeing their demons and things became more peaceful.
Ezek női sikolyok, nem? Mi a faszom ez? Disznóvágásod a szomszédba? Vagy mi az Isten? Nagyon visít. Ez nagyon beteg hangja van. Ebből a szobából jön a zene. Ebből a izéből.
Let's close the window shutters, the door, and switch off all the lights. We want darkness.
Ja, hogy jó, csukjam be az ajtót, meg a izét, és offoljam a izét. Az meg olvasni kéne.
They put a straight jacket on you. They gave you a cold shower. They suffocated you with a sheet.
Mi a fasz? Megfojtalak?
They
Szóval
tied you to the bed.
ez lett volna ez a visítás,
They
hogy
tied
megölték.
me to the bed. A woman died next to me, suffocated by her own vomit. She was tied
Szóval
down
igen,
because she wouldn't
kinyírták.
stop masturbating. I remember her
Masturbating.
death rattle. I screamed, but nobody came. Everybody screamed in
Mi ez
there.
a sistergés?
A whole lot of them.
Egy chapter.
It was then that I saw
Te ki a
that
geci
doll,
vagy?
which wasn't Charlotte. No, she wasn't Charlotte.
Ezek kik? Ezek... Nekem nőnek nagyon nagy gondja van amúgy. Nem csoda, hogy bekerült ide. Az ilyen. Ez az apja lehetett, aki kiskorában megerőszakolta? Vagy valami ilyesmi. Lehetett. Ezek az emlékképek arra utaltak szerintem.
In the solitude of that crowded ward, the past came to harm me once more. He brought it with him. I would never have expected to see him. He had come there to remind me who I was. That's what my mother used to do. That's what I had done. It seems that my life in here is a repetition of what it was out of here. The doll, the fear, the shame. I should have liked to cancel everything I used to do, and instead I did it again, repeatedly.
Chapter 9.
Monte Foscoli, 12th November, 1939.
November
Dear
12.
daughter, it is with great sadness that I have heard what has happened. Your transfer and your sufferings are a cause of great worry for me. It will take time, but you'll see. Things will improve. They'll treat you and you'll get better again. I pray a lot, every day. Write to me often and tell me if you need anything. I'll do what I can. Try to be strong, Mom. This is the last
Az
letter she
anyja
wrote me.
írta.
Once I was put into this ward, loneliness arrived. After that medical examination, I received no more letters from Mum. Why is that man here? Why doesn't she come? Did I make a mistake? It didn't look like she wanted to abandon me. What did I do wrong? I should like to be able to reply to her again now, to change things.
Anyád. Neki most lehet, hogy mit válaszolok.
Perhaps she would have listened to
Hello,
me.
papi!
Will she reply?
Érdekes. Portál. Szóval minden ilyen folyosón volt valami izé. Ilyen terem. Nem terem, mi az? Rendelő. Vagy ilyen izé. És szobák. És gondolom, azok a betegek feküdtek itt, akik oda tartoztak. Szóval ez lehet egy kórház. Hű. Csecse. Nem lehet tudni, bazd meg. Túl rejtélyes ez az egész dolog. Vagyis hát igazából csak számomra, mert nem tudok nagyon legyen angolul. Hó, ez mi? Ja, azt hittem, azt lehet basztatni. Itt mostak. Igazából nagyjából mindent velük csináltattak. Szóval, ja.
When you were sent to a lunatic asylum, you lost the right to possess anything. Everything you arrived with was packed up and stored here, even the clothes you were wearing, in case you were released one day. Too many, however, never left.
Csá, csukd be. Dokumentumok. Én nem.
There must be a file with my name in the filing cabinet, somewhere here.
Szóval mi a fasz kéne csinálni? Itt vannak ilyen dokumentumok. Itt kéne keresni a sajátomat, vagy nem?
Dear Mother, please, I beg you, get me out of this place. It frightens me so much. You were right. I know I was wrong. I realize I'm so ashamed. If you only knew how much. But now I'll behave well. Sure, now things will be fine. I'll work hard. I'll be very good. Your daughter, Renee. This letter. It was Renee's letter.
De
Just
most
like
ki
when
az
it
a
was
René?
written. But it was
Ki
never
az a
sent.
Charlotte?
Why? Why did a thing like that happen?
Vagy René az a Csajci lenne?
I've received
nem
your letter,
engedtek, hogy
Mom.
együtt
You
legyünk?
tell me to be patient and strong, while I only have fear
Mit nem?
and pain.
Vagy én vagyok
And
René?
you no
Charlotte
longer
az?
write to me.
Hú, nem tudom.
If only these lines could be my soul and tell you what's happening to me. The kids want to kill me. They all look the other way and
Nagyon
they tell me
izgalmas.
what I must do. I don't understand. She helps
Megbassza
me,
magát.
but what have they done to her? Can you tell me? Will you help me? Renee.
René, megint. Not. Mi a fasz viszket? Na,
Montefascoli, 7th July 1940. My dear
July.
daughter,
majd
I have
tűr.
received no news from you. You haven't even dropped me a line for months.
Ezt nem értem.
Unfortunately, I can't afford to come and visit you.
Most
I've
ez
no
még
money
kell
for the
nekünk?
fare. Do you remember Mr. Onofrio?
Ki az a Mr.
He'll soon be coming to
Onofrio?
Volterra on business. I've asked him if would be kind enough to ask the director to have news about you. I hope when he comes back, he'll be able to give me good news. But write to me. I know that I was strict with you. You have to excuse me. I didn't realize. I've given Mr. Onofrio a new doll for you. You told me that you lost yours, and I know you loved it so much. It's not as nice as your Charlotte, but I hope
so
that
much,
it will
man.
comfort you
Megint az a
nonetheless.
Charlotte, te
Keep
Charlotte.
your chin
Nice,
up,
szép,
daughter.
mi?
Things will be fine.
Nem
You'll
tudok
see.
ilyen gyorsan olvasni,
Mom.
mint ez. Anya. Mi ez a not?
Montefascoli, 12 October 1940.
1940.
Dear daughter,
Hitler.
I've written 2 letters
Yeah.
to you and have received no reply. I await a letter anxiously every day. Mr. Onofrio has come back.
Ezt
He
a
brought you
viszket
the
az
doll.
orrom. Na
Do
jó,
you like it?
fújjuk ki.
He told me he didn't manage to speak to the director, but he did see you. I pray for you every day. Don Gino said a prayer for you during Sunday Mass. That was lovely, wasn't
De
it?
fikálj.
I've made up my mind, Renee.
Jó, van.
I'm going to bring you home.
Na.
I've already written to the director. I told him that I'll take care of you. At the moment, I'm not well and can't work, but I'll soon get better. You'll see as soon as I'm up to making the journey. I'll
Ezek
come
olyan
and get you.
unalmasak még így
I know
magyaráz,
you're
tudod,
suffering a
hogyha
lot, but bear up,
az
I
ember
beg you.
érti, vagy tök...
Mom will come to pick us up, won't she? Mom is good, but she's not well. That's why that man came. She also sent us the doll. I could have played with it and talked to it, waiting for her to come. But Renee never brought it with her. Perhaps she has been kidnapped like all the others and will be
Miért
locked up here
ásítok, geci?
somewhere.
Van még ilyen? Szóval valami René cuccot kéne megkeresni. Erre hogy lehet? Ott van a tetején. René! Rá volt írva.
Now we can
Amúgy
open
ezt
the
lehet
bundle on
lefogni.
that table in
Nem
front of the
örülünk.
window.
Mi van az ablakkal? Basszuk ki az ablakon, mi? Baszott cipő.
See, Mom was good. I was bad. Mom was worried about Renee and Charlotte. I abandoned Charlotte. We've abandoned her.
2x10. Hagyjál
May
már.
the Lord guide your path and keep you away from sin. Mum.
Várjál már, ez a René nem az anyja? Vagy nem? Ez nagyon istenhívő jány volt, asszony. Jó, hát akkor itt semmi. Nézzük meg a dokumentációkat, hát ha itt... Jó, nem. Na, akkor menjünk.
Let's look for Charlotte. We have abandoned her. She will always remain where we abandoned her, beneath the hot lights.
Nem értem. Mit akar tőlünk ez a nő? Miért hergel minket? De ez még mindig itt ül, geci. Rátaláltam. Olyan kötve, geci, izébe. Tolnak minket. Valaki bőg. A nagy folyosók. Ja, hogy onnan hoznak ki minket. Vagy valakit. Nem biztos, hogy mi vagyunk. Lehet ez valakinek az emlékfoszlány, vagy nem tudom. Be vagyunk stresszelve. Nem akarok arra nézni. Ez egy tű, geci! Az a székbe nyomta, geci.
I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders.
Kurvára nem belé nyomta azt a tűt?
I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders.
Vagy igen? Hát innen úgy tűnt, hogy a székbe nyomja.
I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now. I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders, even though we're bad. Mom won't leave us alone. I didn't do anything. Charlotte gone away. I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now. She loves us, even though we're bad.
I didn't do anything.
Itt egy
I
nő.
only obeyed orders.
Mit akarnak itt tőle? Mit fognak csinálni? Miért a székbe nyomta? Vagy csak én láttam hülyén? Nem a székbe nyomta azt a fecskendőt? Mondjuk akkor nem kell, nem, ha oda nyomta, nem kábulnék ennyire. De mi ez a hely? Még mindig nem tudom. Ez egy női bolondok háza? Ott valakit nagyon meggyilkoláztak, testvér. Csá, hova viszed? Ott van a kis geci. Jó, Frederik betol minket. Kiveszott világos. Hogy lehet ilyen világos valami? Ott a doktor úr. Anyátokat. Az egy... Ja, most kötnek le. Miért kell ide apáca? Szal lehet így látni, így. Mi van? Ja. Te rohadt kurva, hogy basznád meg magad. Mi a fasz ez? csinálnak most velem? Ha én begyorsulva lennék, a többiek meg lelassulva, érted? Az mi? Jaj, ez az eljárás, amikor sokkolják az agyat. Vagy nem? És így veszíteném el az emlékeimet? És mi van? Nem akarom! Igen. Gondolom.
September 1938. The patient frequently indulges in recriminations expressed in an explosive tone of voice. This morning she threw away the milk, saying it was full of urine, spittle, and all the other filth. Crazed, she hears voices. They order her about. She says she heard children singing. They were imprisoned in a school. 20th January 1939. Mutistic, groggy, pays no attention to anything. When questioned and stimulated, she starts crying and weeping. At other times, she laughs. She refuses to be touched. Doesn't respond. Passes her time in the park. The cooks report that she sits on a bench in front of the kitchens. 14 October. Impulsive once again. This morning she asked for 2 eggs to make zabolioni, but the moment she was given them, she threw them away. Excited, uproarious, slightly confused. She strips off. 8th December. Tied to bed for 15 days. High-spirited, tends to make witty comments and use vulgar words, laughs hysterically, masturbates. The nurses report that about 2 weeks ago she remained in the showers on her own and didn't want to leave. They report that when they took her away, she swore at them and then hit out at them and bit them. 2 nurses had to be treated for their injuries. Since then, they've kept her tied to the bed. Transferred to the semi-agitated ward, from the care of Dr. B to the care of Dr. C. I was with Amara in the showers.
Ez
My
ilyen megint
memories terrify
válaszolgatós
me.
tudsz.
They're not real, are they?
Ja.
December. Dr. C. Patient notes. The abnormality of her
Megint
psychic
ezzel
state
fogok
has
egy
induced her
hónapig
to lead a
szarakodni, de jó,
life
ne?
which is irregular
2
and
napig,
tends
mire
towards
rájövök, hogy mi a fasz
delinquency.
kell csinálni.
A fickle and flighty character, she abandons her household duties at intervals and dabbles in occasional prostitution. Delinquency? Maybe I answered someone back rudely. Yeah, at times they get on my nerves, but delinquency? And the prostitution? No, why? Why say a thing like that? The old doctor tried to understand, but this one just brands you without even understanding, or even trying to understand. Her mental deficiency makes her deaf to the reprimands of her family. She has shown suicidal tendencies. She was brought to the ward yesterday, agitated and vociferous, treated with cortisol, 2 injections a week for 5 weeks. The therapies remove the light for a short while, but also all will, desire, and hope. It was torture, but you couldn't refuse it. No one explained anything to us. No one tried to make us understand. We were like animals on a stock farm.
Leverem a mikrofon.
2nd June. After a long period of calm and improvement, the patient is very agitated today and vehemently refuses to submit to a gynecological examination. She swore and cursed those who generated her, flailing her arms and hitting out. The patient, according to reports by Dr. B, has been subjected to periodic checkups since she had a spontaneous abortion about 2 years ago in her 3rd month of pregnancy. Conception occurred after she had sexual intercourse with a stranger who sneaked into the hospital park. As detailed in the charges filed at police headquarters in Volterra,
Pedig, hogy lehet
copy of which
megszüntetni
is
az
attached to these
ásítást?
clinical notes. ES therapy. Spontaneous abortion? It's not true, I'm certain. How could I have invented things if I didn't even know what they were doing to me? June 13th. The nurses report that after having received her mother's letter, she fell into a state of great mental confusion. She threw her soup over another inmate because she was very anxious, and she punched a nurse. Impulsive, lashes about her. She rails against the doctor in vulgar terms while he is examining her, lashes out and spits. Block all correspondence so as not to give the patient further reasons to become agitated. 20th August. Tied to bed. The nurses report that the patient becomes highly agitated after the visit of a relative or family friend. Even 2 days later, she still shouts ceaselessly that he commands her, that she must obey and harm herself, and that she is not Charlotte. All visits forbidden. Constrained to bed and intensification of ES therapy until we achieve results. No contact with the exterior. In that way, no one knew what was happening within these walls. 3rd March.
Nincs erőm gondolkozni.
Alert, correct attitude, replies when questioned.
Haladjunk már.
The nurses report that the patient is calm. She washes and looks after herself. She affirms the existence of a certain Amara. She says that Amara is a patient who disappeared when she was moved to this ward. No confirmation. Probably a regressive hallucination. Amara invented by me? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left traces somewhere.
I know. Na. Nem tudom, mi a fasz felejthettem el amúgy. Már ismételten az volt, hogy nem tudom, mi van.
Amara B., age 32. Housewife, mother of 2 daughters, married to Mario B. So Amara exists then, yet she had no children. She wasn't married, but that photo, it's her.
Amara. Lapozzal.
3rd June 1936. Admitted yesterday. She shows signs of improvement. 10th June. Jolly, calm, tranquil. She begins well, keeps herself tidy and clean. Discharged 8th June. 28th April 1937. Arrives, brought by her husband, in an anxious and nervous state. Has difficulty speaking, trembles. Discharged 14th May. 8th March 1938. A few days before Renee was admitted, she told me that she had also been admitted shortly before. Arrived yesterday in a febrile state. Discharged 14th March. She didn't leave.
Az meg ezek kurva udalmasak ezek a könyvek, hogy itt végignyomja. És hát csak számomra lehet.
Readmitted. Once more the patient shows rapid improvement. Discharged 2nd July. 1st August 1941. Umpteenth admission due to agitation. Discharged 27th August. She came and went, stayed there only for short periods. But I remember her always with me. What's happening?
What's
4th March
happening?
1942.
Here,
once more, the same situation. 8th March. Compared with previous admissions, the patient seems depressed even after a few days, although she bears herself well.
Kurva jó lenne ez játék, ha ez nem lenne, ez kurva sok olvasás azért.
2nd April. The patient is distracted and apathetic. Her husband brought her because she doesn't eat, doctor. Sleeps all the time. I'm so worried, doctor. You know her. You can help her.
Úgyhogy most már vége felé állítom, hogy ez nem horror játék végül is. Inkább ilyen rejtélyes thriller-szerűség, talán.
3rd May 1942. Death due to tuberculosis. About 8:30. Is Amara dead? Poor dear friend. I wasn't even able to say goodbye to you.
Kedves barátom.
Enclosed is a manuscript written by the patient. Probably delirium. I'm dying, I know it. I'm losing lots of blood, also internally. It's strange, since I came back in here, I can't think of anything other than that little girl with her sad eyes, her desperation. I only saw her for a short time, true, but she remains in my heart. Will she still be here? I hope to God not. I hope she's better and her mother's taken her home. My memories don't correspond. What's the point of this? Perhaps my memory is deceiving me.
Megint
The
emlékekre
things are not as I
pofázunk.
remember, as I see them. But she said she liked me. Really,
Really?
I can't understand it. I just want to say goodbye to her for the last time. I never even said goodbye to her. How could a soul survive in this hell?
Igen.
I wish to
Túl
feel
a
things
pokol.
again. Pain, passion. Once again feel the tears wetting my face.
De most ez mi?
Remember to have
Ez ilyen
lived.
halottas? Aha, temető. Szóval ott a koporsót. Igen. Szóval temetik a barátnőjét? Igaz? Ja. Ha jól emlékszem. Eltemették. Most jött rá, hogy halott. Vagy is visszaemlékezett, hogy meghalt.